for inviting us. I think they don't know our name. My name is Anish.
I'm Korosh.
Индиядан және Ұлыбританиядан.
Hope to come here again next time.
Yes.
It's been great to talk to students.
Feel free to invite us for any projects. I can go to school and say I'm going.
Good day, dear viewers of 60 Live TV. How are you? I hope you're great. Today in our studio, special guest Mr.Korosh is from United Kingdom. Welcome to our studio. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.
So, first of all, before starting our interview, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, my name is Korosh Amir. I've been a physics teacher for over 20 years, or around 20 years. I've worked in many different countries. I have experience in teaching different grades from grade 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've also taught biology and chemistry. I'm an international teacher. I've traveled a lot, so that's my background.
So that really sounds good and cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you.
physics sounds very fascinating to me. Do you like your job?
If I didn't like my job, I wouldn't be doing it. But I wish I had more time to learn as much as I teach. Of course, you always have some time to learn while you're teaching. But I always found that learning is more enjoyable for me than teaching. But I still love to teach and learn together.
So
But I love the learning more.
I feel the same about learning. Like I think that you have to learn all of your life. Yeah, that's very much the point.
Yes. We call that in teaching lifelong learning. So it's a process you go through your life. Of course, when you're younger, you learn a lot faster. As we get older, we lose our ability to have an agile mind, a mind which is quick, learns, picks up, processes things. Of course, we also gain more experience, so we understand more complicated things and processes. But again, that's one of the things I like to spend time with students. It's fun to work with students. They're always prepared to learn.
Thank you. Why did you choose to move to Kazakhstan?
Why did I decide to move to Kazakhstan? As an international teacher, a lot of the times you don't pick your job, the job picks you. So because I had experience, I had a certain expertise, I was offered this job. So there were other jobs, and this job was a very good job for me. It was something I had experienced before. I had experience in other countries like Dubai. So they were like saying, okay, this is like a perfect job for you. So I was offered this job. And I liked it, so I took it.
It's very nice to hear that you like being here in Kazakhstan. Like it
Definitely.
Yes, it makes us really happy.
It is a very exciting thing when people can experience different cultures, and I have always found myself to be very fortunate to come here. It's been very good for me. I have stayed here many years, longer than I thought, because it was so good, and I have always felt happy here.
Okay, that's really cool. So our next question for you is, what surprised you the most about Kazakhstan when you first arrived here?
I didn't realize the population density. Okay, because I'm a scientist, we always use this. It means how small the population is, or how big it is, compared to the size of the country.
Yes.
I mean, I knew Kazakhstan is relatively big, but I didn't realize the population is so small relative to the big size. So I always thought like the big cities would be a lot bigger. Like, you know, like London, like Dubai, like Peking.
Yeah.
But it is such a beautiful big country, a lot of nature. Like if you're UK, it's like you have small city, small city, small city, small city everywhere. You just don't have these huge, vast landscapes with empty space. There's so many people around, so many small villages. It's just too crowded for me.
So, what I can tell about this situation is that I think that it's good that our population is kind of small.
Yes, you have so much nature around you. You have to understand, some other countries, it's difficult to find nature anymore.
Yes.
It's so many buildings, so many roads, so many airports. It's so crowded. Not everybody has that. So where I come from, UK, like Manchester, London, Birmingham, all these big cities, you have some green space because there's a lot of rain, everything is green there. But you don't get the vast empty space, a lot of nature. There's a little bit of a forest there, a little bit of it, woodland there, a little lake there, but it's not big. It's all very small little bits of nature. But in Kazakhstan, it's like a lot of nature, which is great.
Was it difficult to get used to work here?
Was it difficult to get the visa to work here?
To get used to work.
Used to work here. Actually, depends on what you mean. Do you mean by the job, the teaching? The teaching job, well, no, wasn't difficult.
What about working with locals?
Yes, this is what I was going to say. If you mean working, the language, I've been trying to get used to the language. I have not had a lot of success, I have to say. I wish I was better at learning languages. And yeah, besides that, no, it's been very easy. But the people don't realize that it's a great thing when you have a culture which can speak 2 or 3 or 4 languages. So it's a great thing when Kazakhstan people learn to speak not just Kazakh and Russian, but also English or another language. That's a great achievement.
Yes, I agree. So, what's your favorite Kazakh dish? Yes,
My favorite Kazakh dish. Okay, I have 2 favorites. My usual favorite is shashlik. I love shashlik. And then the other one is bishpamak, but bishpamak is hard to get because it's cooked special, and if I go somewhere, restaurant, they usually don't have that. They always have the shashlik or other things. Some places they do have bishpamak, but yeah, I like them both. I like both shashlik and bishpamak.
Yes, bishpamak is really
Very
great.
good, yes.
What do you think about Kazakh people? Are they hospitable?
Yes, I felt very happy, very friendly, very polite, very polite. I have been rarely to any other country, people have been so nice to me. As a result, I've stayed here a lot longer than I thought. Usually our contracts are much less time, but here I've been staying on, and I'm very happy. So I've not had any friendlier people I've met. Kazakh people are very friendly, very nice and polite as well.
It's great to hear.
Yes, Kazakh people are known for their
Hospitality.
yes.
It's also respectful. There's some people that are like, you know, they're respectful but not hospitable or friendly. Like in Germany, I've been living there for a while. They're very respectful but less friendly. But having said that, you know, as you go along, you see each culture has its strengths and weaknesses. So I've found myself to be very happy and at ease here. So that's one of the things I like about Kazakhstan.
So I really hope that we know that when we are hospitable and we are friendly, that we do it from the bottom of our heart. Like, yes, we're really nice people and we really like other people too.
Thank you very much.
And I really want to ask you about some sides of our culture. Like, for example, what do you know about Kazakh traditions? Did you hear about them before?
Yes, there are many traditions. I've learned some of them. Some of them was new to me. Like there was like the weddings where you had to, after the wedding we had to put some money for the newly wedded, and there was the baby ceremony, we went that. So there are lots of new ceremonies for me, which I found very interesting. And it looks what we call elaborate. So there's little things you have to do, it's very detailed. It's not as simple as people think. I didn't know that existed, of course, before I came here. So yeah, it's been very exciting.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for such a good conversation.
And it was a great opportunity to talk to you and to have your answers. It was really interesting. So, and I hope we'll meet you again.
Yes, of course. Thank you for inviting me. It's been very interesting, and I hope to come back and we can continue the questions and discussions about all our experiences and everything we learned again new until that time. So thank you again. It was great and pleasure for me to be here with you.
And wish you luck.
Thank you, and I wish you all luck and success at school and in life.
Thank you a lot.